fellas, what is going on? I'm excited for this one as we're simulating the next season in the NBA. We have all the current updated rosters with the new ratings and the 2K rookies as well for next season. So this should be a lot of fun, and so much has changed since we made this video a couple weeks ago. And this is the finale because I at this moment think this is going to be the current rosters for next year. I don't see any major changes happening, but you never know what to expect. But guys, we're going to go through the rosters and then simulate this season here on NBA 2K to see who they think is going to win. And as we look at the Bulls, that rookie right there, Matthias, I'm not going to pronounce his last name, has been balling in the summer. And I know Bulls fans are excited about that guy. There's my Boston Celtics. We're looking to go back to back. I'm so happy. I still can't believe we won an NBA championship. It was just like the best moment ever as a fan. Then we see the Memphis Grizzlies, John Morant back fully healthy. Of course, the greatest point guard since, I'd say, Steve Nash is Marcus Smart. But then we see the Atlanta Hawks. They got the #1 overall pick. And who is your guys right now favorite player in the NBA? I want to see them down below in the comments. I know a lot of you guys might like Jimmy Butler. A lot of you guys might like LaMelo Ball. The Utah Jazz, as we get to them, didn't really make any big offseason moves. Then we saw the Sacramento Kings made a huge offseason move. DeMar DeRozan. How about that? DeMar DeRozan is in California, but he's playing for the Kings with Sabonis and Fox. That's going to help him out a lot. The Knicks made some great offseason moves, getting Anunoby, or keeping Anunoby, I should say, getting Mikal Bridges. However, they did lose out on Isaiah Hartenstein. I know that's going to be big time. A lot of you Knicks fans were starting to really grow on that guy. He was becoming a big piece in that Knicks team. Then we see the Lakers. Dalton Connect, he is their rookie, alongside is Bronny James, who's at a 72 overall on this 2K roster. But LeBron James, of course, leading them in year, I think, what, 23 or 24? And of course, Klay Thompson is now in the Dallas Mavericks. He left Golden State. Their relationship just didn't go well at all. And then you think about the Warriors. How long are they going to keep Stephen Curry? I feel like if the Warriors don't make the playoffs next season, or this season, I should say, on the simulation, then Stephen Curry has to really think about leaving them. I mean, how long is he going to want to be on that team if they can't compete? Then we see the Pelicans. They got DeJounte Murray. A lot of people forgot about that. And the Pistons, a lot of people don't realize Tobias Harris is on the team. Tim Hardaway is on the team. The Raptors did not make really any moves at all. The Houston Rockets. And then we see the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama, after winning Rookie of the Year, is at 91 overall. And then we see Chris Paul on the team as well. I feel like he's definitely better than an 80 overall. But then we see the Phoenix Suns. There's big three still there with Durant, Booker, Bradley Beal. And then we see the Thunder, man. Wow, this team has really done some work in the offseason, getting Isaiah Hartenstein, getting Alex Caruso, and keeping their core. I mean, the Thunder probably the contenders in the West if you think about it. Here's another contender, the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards turning into a superstar. Then we see the Blazers, the Warriors, of course, no more Klay Thompson and Golden State, but they did get Buddy Hield. That's going to be nice for them. And as we're coming to the end here on the roster overview, this is the last team, the Wizards, who got Valanciunas, Brogdon. They got the rookie star in the draft. They keep Kuzma. That team, it's going to be interesting to see how they do, but let's simulate to the end of the next season to see what is going to happen in the NBA. But first, let's check out the play-in tournament. If you are interested, the Lakers do not go back-to-back as the Knicks will play them in the championship game, and the Knicks will win the play-in tournament. And fast forward to the end of the season, Luka Doncic wins his first MVP as he goes for almost a triple-double in Dallas. What a stat line as Alexander Sarr wins the Rookie of the Year in Washington. What a season, 15 points, 7 rebounds per game. Josh Giddey goes to Chicago and comes off the bench to win 6th Man of the Year with 16 points. As Defensive Player of the Year goes to Victor Wembanyama, his first, well-deserved with 3.2 blocks. And then we see Paul Reed, Most Improved Player in Detroit, as Giannis, Clutch Player of the Year for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the first team All-NBA, Luka Doncic, Giannis, Trae Young, Jason Tatum, and Jokic. But how about Trae Young? What a season for him as the All-Rookie team goes to Alexander Sarr, Matisse, I should say, or Matas. I don't even know. You guys can tell me down below in the comments. He gets on there with Chicago, the #1 overall pick in Atlanta, Dalton Connect, and Cody Williams with the Jazz. And now, guys, on to the stats per game. The league leader of points is Trae Young. What a season for Trae Young. I mean, he's in the top players of the NBA right now. He's definitely playing well in Atlanta, as we see the rest of the guys. Jaylen Brown's #8, and Cam Thomas. How about this? Did anybody expect him to be #9 in points per game with 25.5? I mean, it's maybe not surprising to some people because we know how good of a scorer he is, but what a season he had in Brooklyn. And so those are the league leader in points. As we go to rebounds per game, Domantas Sabonis in Sacramento with 13. Then we see the rest of the guys, but how about Domantas Sabonis? And Sabonis also led the league in assists. Nobody over 10. Halliburton right behind Sabonis, but Sabonis I mean, he's in the MVP conversation as Butler leads the league in steals, and now we're on the standings in the East. That New York Knicks team makes the 1 seed, Miami the 2 seed, Philly the 3 seed, and Boston the defending champs with only 46 wins as they take the 4 spot, as the Milwaukee Bucks are the 5 seed, Orlando gets in as the 6 seed, and they're the play-in tournament teams. Cleveland, Atlanta, Detroit makes it, with Indiana, Chicago just misses out. Man, if they would have made the playoffs, that would have been interesting. Brooklyn had a pretty decent season despite losing Bridges, and the Hornets will finish last in the Eastern Conference. But guys, as we move on to the West, the best team in the league, Thunder, 66 wins. The Lakers take the 2 seed, so how about the Lakers? Minnesota, Denver, Phoenix is in there, they're the 5 seed. The Mavericks, Western Conference champs, 6 seed. Then we see the rest of the teams in the play-in tournament, which include the Warriors, Kings, Grizzlies, and the Houston Rockets, as the Pelicans just miss out, and the Clippers, the worst team in the NBA. And the 2025 postseason is here, as you see on the screen. Firstly, though, we had to simulate the play-in tournament, as they're the play-in tournament teams in the West. As you know, the NBA added this in a few years back, and they're the play-in tournament teams in the East. We're going to quickly simulate to see which teams will get the 7 and 8 seeds. So guys, let's do that right now. And so bam, after the simulation in the play-in tournament, the 8 seeds will be the Grizzlies and the Pistons, and the 7 seeds will be the Kings and the Cavaliers, as the 16-team bracket for the next NBA season playoffs is officially set. You see the teams, you see the schedule. This should be a lot of fun. As you know, we simulate these games with live scenarios on NBA 2K to see what happens and what's going to unfold. So get your comments and predictions in right now. It is your last chance to do so. So without further ado, the road to the NBA Finals begins here in the very first round. Go grab your favorite stack, sit down, relax, and guys, let the madness begin. Here we go. We will begin the first round in Orlando with the 76ers with a new addition of Paul George will sweep the Magic. This series wasn't even close, and for the Sixers, they want more than just a first round win. They gotta get past the second round as they're headed in the right direction. And now we'll head to Detroit where the number 1 seeded Knicks are trying to close out the Pistons in a sweep, but they are down by 45 seconds. Here is Jalen Brunson. The Knicks made it to the second round last year. They're trying to get farther in this season. Robinson, no! Grabs his rebound, reverse jam. Knicks on top, and the Pistons as an 8 seed facing elimination. Cutting it, what was that? And it's a turnover. This Knicks defense isn't to be played with. Randall, horrible shot selection, and the Pistons get it right back. Down by 1, Cunningham with the ball. What a crazy sequence in Detroit. Season on the line for the Pistons. Cunningham gives up to Tim Hardaway Jr. Shot clock down to 9. They swing it to Thompson. Thompson, open, Cunningham, bang! Kate Cunningham from downtown. Pistons lead by 2. Under 10 seconds. No timeouts for New York. Here is Mikal Bridges. Bridges now with 2. Bridges gonna take it. It's off the mark. Pistons force game 5. This place is going crazy, and this series isn't over just yet. What a game here in Detroit. And there will be no comeback in this series for the Pistons, because in a very nice game as we go to New York, the Knicks will close it out. Jalen Brunson led the way with 31 points, but the Pistons will not be the first team to come back from a 3-0 deficit. As we now go to Denver, it is the Nuggets dropping 141 points and beating the Phoenix Suns easily in 5 games. So Denver trying to get back to the championship, and for the Suns, at this point, you would have to break up the big 3 and move on, as it just doesn't seem to work. And now we'll go to Milwaukee. What a first round matchup. Celtics, Bucks, game 6, Milwaukee down 2. Middleton puts it in to tie it at 127. Can the Bucks force a game 7 on the defending champs? Meanwhile for Boston, they are in a hostile environment trying to win the series, I should say, as they're up 3-2. Tatum crossover on Antetokounmpo, won't fall. Rebound Trent. Here come the Bucks with 30 seconds, a chance for the lead. Trent on the drive, kicks it to Giannis. 24 seconds now, onto the Antetokounmpo against Tatum. What a matchup. Giannis gets fouled by Jason Tatum, and Tatum couldn't do anything right there as Giannis was going downhill, but 2 gigantic free throws for Giannis and the Bucks as the first one is on its way, and it is no good. The pressure mounting for the Greek Freak. Season on the line. He just needs one of them as his second is no good as well. Porzingis to rebound. These fans can't believe believe it. And with the shot clock off, Boston has a chance to win this series with a basket. Here is Jaylen Brown, now to Jason Tatum, down to 7 seconds. Middleton will defend. 4 seconds. 3. Porzingis sets the screen. Tatum for the series. No! And we got overtime in Milwaukee. Both teams just not answering down in the clutch. And I'm surprised Lillard didn't take any of those shots late in there. But anyways, guys, this game is going to extra minutes. And with 5 seconds left in this game, Boston's up by 1. Jason Tatum's at the line. 2 free throws for Tatum. He's got the first. Milwaukee still has a chance, as there's only 5 seconds so they're out timeouts. So Jason Tatum's second one is good as well. No timeouts. Have to go full length of the court. Inbound to Giannis. 3-pointer. They need it for an overtime again. And it's off the mark. Boston takes out Milwaukee in the opening round of the 2025 playoffs. Down goes Dame, down goes Giannis, and the defending champs answer their call against a tough Bucks team. Man, what a game, what a series. And now off to Cleveland, where the Miami Heat are back in the playoffs. And with Jimmy Butler healthy, Tyler Hero healthy, this Heat team is a tough team to beat, as they will knock off the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6 games, 117 and 110 in Game 6. It was a close game, but Miami wins, pulls away, and advances on to the next round. Kings-Lakers Game 6 in Sacramento, where the Lakers up 3-2, but they're down by 1 in Game 6 on the road. 40 seconds, Kings trying to force 7, Lakers trying to close it out in 6. LeBron James to his teammate Anthony Davis. Davis, good! Over Sabonis, and that is a tough basket, and that silences the crowd momentarily. But how will the Kings respond? DeMar DeRozan, does he get the ball here, or will it be De'Aaron Fox as Malik Monk motions? Fox has the ball against Russell. Shot clock down to 11. Fox now against Davis. Step back between the legs. Fox blocked by Davis. Ball on the floor. Russell and Fox dive for it, but it ends up in Russell's hand. How about the effort from both these teams? And the Lakers will get it. What a crazy sequence. Reeves at the line. Makes the first. The second. No good. Sabonis to rebound. Kings down 2. Sees on the line. Fox with it. Down to 4 seconds. Fox in the paint. Step back for overtime. It's off. De'Aaron Fox just sold this game and the season for the Kings, as the Lakers hold up defensively and will win Game 6 and the series to advance on to the second round of the 2025 playoffs. Revenge story is sweet. Just ask the Minnesota Timberwolves, because they had just beaten the Dallas Mavericks in the first round in Game 7 to move on, dropping 144 points. Last year, the Mavericks beat this team in the West Finals, but this year, it is different for Minnesota. As we look at the stats, Naz Reid led the way, and look at the rookie Dillingham with 20 points for Minnesota. Klay Thompson actually led the Mavericks, so Klay, what a game, as Kyrie and Luka 25 and 19. Oh my goodness! The 8-seeded Grizzlies are tied with the Thunder in Game 7. 50 seconds remaining. Can Memphis really pull off the upset as Morant gets blocked, gets it back and puts it in? Memphis takes the lead. Oh man, this place can't believe it. And the Grizzlies are 40 seconds away from beating the 1 seed and maybe the favorites to win the championship, as SGA just missed the shot. 31 seconds. Oh my goodness. Marcus Smart with the ball. If the Grizzlies get a basket here, that could be the dagger. Morant lost it, but gets it back. Here's the screen. Ja Morant against SGA. 2 of the best scorers in the league. Shot clock winding down. Morant looking for the dagger. Morant the drive. Jumper on its way. No, ball tipped. Rebound Luke Dort. Here come the Thunder. No timeouts. 6 seconds. Dort with the ball. Thunder down 2. SGA. Snatch back to Williams. And it's no good. The upset is complete. The Cinderella story starts here for the 8-seeded Grizzlies, defeating the best in the West. Down goes the NBA's best record team. Oklahoma City loses to the Grizzlies. Wow, man, what a first round. I still can't believe the Grizzlies knock off the 1-seeded Thunder. So here are the teams and the matchups for the second round of the 2025 playoffs. Hopefully your favorite squad is still in this simulation, but we're going to keep it going here on NBA 2K with live games to see what teams move on to the Western and Eastern Conference Finals for the 2025 playoffs. So guys, let's keep it moving. Here we go. LeBron, the Lakers trying to close out the Grizzlies in 5 as they're up 3 games to 1 and they lead by 2 in game 5, 40 seconds, a low scoring game. Here is Minnesota down by 2. Edwards, the ball is tipped, stolen by Davis. Russell on the break. Russell throws it down. Lakers go up by 2 possessions. This crowd is on their feet and they are screaming. And Anthony Davis is having a spectacular defensive performance here in these playoffs on this simulation. Timberwolves need a quick basket. Edwards, no, and Davis can test him again. Gobert, oh come on, Rudy Gobert. That is just horrific. And the Lakers looking to win this series. And time will wind out. The Lakers will beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. And Los Angeles is moving on to the Western Conference Finals. How about this? The Lakers run here in the playoffs. I don't think anybody expected this as the Timberwolves season's over. Are you serious? Even in NBA 2K, the Sixers won't get past the second round. And after getting Paul George, this is absolutely disappointing. And the Miami Heat are on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals. How about that? On goes Miami. And now we go to Boston. It is the Celtics over the New York Knicks. And this was an interesting and really fun matchup here in the East as the Knicks will fall again in the second round. And the defending champs are going to be hard to beat, winning the series in 6 games to move on. And the Cinderella story continues. The Grizzlies with Ja Morant, the icing on the cake over Westbrook, will beat the Denver Nuggets. And for Denver, another loss in the second round. That's back-to-back. And the 8-seeded Grizzlies, I don't think anybody expected this, are on their way to the Western Conference Finals. I hope they Ja Morant. This is not what I was expecting, but they are right now going crazy in this simulation. So here we are in the 2025 playoffs. We are down to the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. The Lakers versus the 8-seeded Grizzlies and the Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. And it just seems like Miami and Boston always play each other, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals. But guys, we are now going to simulate to see which 2 teams will move to the NBA Finals for the next season. So let's keep this simulation on 2K going. The Western Conference Finals will go the distance. Morant 1-on-1 against Russell. 40 seconds. Memphis down by 1. Winner goes to the finals. Morant! Oh man! He just caught a body! Somebody get a medic for D'Angelo Russell! Ja Morant has been playing like Michael Jordan in this simulation. And this is their 3rd straight Game 7 for the Grizzlies. Can they continue their Cinderella run? Right now they need some defense as LeBron James, their Lakers, looking to advance to the finals. LeBron, the screen from Davis, the 3. It's off. Rebound Jackson, and LeBron misses the go-ahead basket as the Grizzlies will get free throws. I literally can't believe what's going on in this simulation. This Grizzlies team has turned to the 96 Bulls as Jackson misses the second free throw, so only a 2-point game. 20 seconds. Can the Lakers answer back? They need to. Season on the line for the 2-seeded Lakers. Down to 11 seconds. LeBron has it. He just missed a moment ago. LeBron the jumper sticks it. Tie game, 7 seconds, timeout Memphis, and they have a chance to win it. All simulation long, it's been the Grizzlies. They have a chance now to go to the finals. Lakers need to stop. Morant against Russell. Morant gets past him. Morant, the windmill jam. This is unbelievable. LeBron needs it. Won't get it, and the Cinderella run for the 8-seeded Grizzlies continues. They win the West, and they beat the Lakers to go to the finals. I am at a loss for words. Ja Morant is literally Michael Jordan. And moving to the Eastern Conference, the Celtics will beat the Miami Heat in 5 games as Porzingis, the dagger, and the Celtics will move to the NBA Finals to play the Memphis Grizzlies. What a run it was for Miami, but they're still not going to win a championship as they have been so close in the past few years. However, they fall in the East Finals. And so down to 2 teams, nobody has beat the defending champ Boston Celtics as they're looking to win back-to-back rings. And for the Memphis Grizzlies, nobody expected them to be here as an 8 seed, but they have gone through the gauntlet in the West, 3 Game 7s, but now the NBA Finals for the 2025 season. Who is going to take on the championship? Boston, Memphis, up next, so let's go to it. Here we go. Game 6 in Memphis. Boston up by 2, looking to close out the championship as they lead 3-2, but you can never count this Grizzlies team. They have been so amazing in this simulation. They're looking to force Game 7 in Boston. 37 seconds, they have the ball, need a basket. Here's Morant, going at Holiday. Morant, nothing there. Blocked by Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis rises up. Boston with the ball, and they have a chance for the dagger. Memphis won't foul. They're going to play to get a stop and get the ball back, but they need to play some tight defense. And these Grizzlies fans are loud and on their feet. Holiday with the ball. Shot clock down to 6. They go to Porzingis the post. Porzingis, step back. Puts it in. Boston up by 4. Banner 19 is 6 seconds away. Morant, the Grizzlies need a quick bucket. 2 seconds. Time's gonna run out. And the Boston Celtics go back to back. And they are on top of the NBA world once again. They win Banner 19, defeating the Grizzlies in 6 games. The celebration for Boston. And although the Celtics won, can we talk about maybe the greatest Cinderella run in this simulation history for the Grizzlies as an 8 seed? 3 Game 7s, beating the best of the best in the West, but they will fall in Game 6 in the finals. And guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the 2025 playoffs and season simulation. So this is what 2K predicts to happen next year. And I'm curious, who do they think will be the finals MVP? And it will go to Jason Tatum. Finally, he gets it. It is his first, and that means the Celtics win back-to-back. But guys, once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. I see all your comments, and it's Halftime Productions. I'll see you in the next simulation as we out for today.